Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, last time, while on our way to see Soasil, we found this, what can only be described as rift in the world. So I'm going to click on it. A faint cloud of bluish fog, you're the only one who seems to see it. Okay. Well, what do I do with this then? Maybe that's related to our Aeon stuff? And it obviously is, because we got it right afterwards, but I'm wondering whether it's because we can see further, as it was described? Is there anything else we can do to interact with it? I don't think there's anything I can think of, unless we chose something like, I don't know. Let's just use it. No, so nothing immediately is popping out at me here. We could go and check with our mirror again afterwards, but I mean, I assume nothing else changes after having done that. No.
Let us be off.
Interesting. We will need to come back to that. Now, Soasil has not moved yet. So, let's see. He should be in the graveyard when it appears. So let's head out to the graveyard. This is roughly where he appears, next to that Crusader. And let's wait. How many hours do we need to wait? I don't know. Like 2? Wait, what's the skip time button? This one. Okay. Let's wait 2 hours. That makes it, 9:30. Alright, 3 hours. 10:30. Alright. 11:30. 12:30. There we go! Immediately into the conversation as well. The soldier stares at his cards in the dim light of a candle stub. Deal me 2 more. I'll double down. Coins clink as they land on the barrel. Deal me another one. What, another one? Are you bluffing, you little shit? Wait until we lay down our cards and you'll see if I'm bluffing. You don't immediately recognize Soasil's voice. In battle he is quiet and composed, but you can hear furious, passionate excitement in his words. Fine, you scumbag, I call. Deal me another as well. Excitement, passion and tension seem to hang over the improvised table. It feels like lightning is about to strike. We'll say nothing, we'll keep observing. Damn, I'm out! The soldier angrily throws his cards on the barrel. Go on, show us what you got. Read 'em and weep. Soasil reveals his cards with a gloating laugh. Nothing but junk. I knew it, you holier-than-thou types can't bluff. I was, and you fell for it. With this, Soasil slams a card onto each of the soldiers' shoulders like epaulets and places the rest of the cards on top of his opponent's head. Now you've done it, you. The soldier grabs Soasil by the collar and the cleric immediately raises his fist as if he expected it. At this point, one of the other players spots you in the shadows. Hey, there's someone over there. We've been caught. The jig's up. Let's bail. The candle stub is snuffed out. The cards are scattered into the mud. After a moment, only the embarrassed Soasil remains. What are you doing here? His voice no longer holds excitement. We did nothing wrong. Well, tempers flared a bit, but usually that doesn't happen, I swear it. I was worried that you gotten yourself into trouble. Thank you. I'm touched, really, but I'm perfectly fine. I was just making sure no one else got into trouble. Do you think this is an appropriate place for a cleric to be spending his time? Where, amidst the soldiers resting between battles? Where can I monitor how they're coping with everything they've seen and done? Yes, I think it's a very appropriate place for a cleric. Well, I know you would never lie to me, so I think you must be lying to yourself. You didn't come here to minister to the soldiers. Why else would I come here then? To win a copper or 2? You provoked that soldier. You were practically begging for a fight. I was? No, you misunderstood. That was... Soasil searches for the right words to explain himself, but grows dejected and lowers his eyes. You're right. Shame on me. I provoked the fight. I behaved unacceptably. Forgive me, Shaylin. Okay. Well, Don't be foolish, you're mortal, just like the rest of us, not some all-powerful deity of mercy. Need time to relax like the rest of us, please be honest with yourself. After a long silence, Zoisil nods. Thank you, it's all jumbled up in my mind, this war and the horrors it holds, our soldiers and what they tell me in their confessions, my own responsibilities. Lines from Holy Scripture, in the midst of all this it's easy to forget I have my own needs and desires. Well, thank you for reminding me. The cleric picks up a dirty playing card and twirls it in his fingers. I will not come here again. Please don't forbid these games. Things here are mostly civil, I swear, aside from the rare, heated argument. I'll be honest, I'll miss playing cards. That excitement when you have almost no chance of winning and the risk is high, even though the stakes aren't life or death, just a handful of coins, or of coppers. But I'll try to find a less destructive outlet. Perhaps I'll speak to Irabeth and ask her to play chess with me. I wonder what will come of it. Zoisil smiles. Thank you for helping me clear my mind. Good night. Cool. Okay. Little errand there. And then we gained experience. So I'm assuming that's not like a main quest for him companion-wise. If it just says the errand was completed. I assume it's like just a little side thing. Alright, what else do we have to do? Or is it time for us to leave? So that's storyteller, build stables, we're working on it, form the staff council. I assume that's just to get all of your things to level 1 so that you're actually filling up all of the like military councils and diplomacy councils and all of that. It might be something else, but sure, let's go with that for just now. Find Voatil. Well, that one's to the north, and we do want to do that. That might be the next one for us. Solve the riddles of the nameless ruins. We don't yet have anything with that, but maybe there's something later. Burden of the Aeon is weight. This one we're working on. Looking for traces of unusual demon activity. Seems that they're coming from a place called the Ivory Sanctum, but we don't really know anything about that, apart from its location. Explore the Molten Scar for how demons are sneaking into our territory. Missing Crusaders, we don't know anything about that. Dragon Hunt we're working on, but slowly. We know roughly where it is. Heart of Mystery, we can actually go towards that at some point soon. And we have a bunch of slabs as well, which could potentially be useful. Kalessa's Schemes, again, it's just wait, and then, yeah, okay. So it seems like it's time for us to leave. Maybe go and work our way towards Woljif's place. I'm going to click rest, just so I can check what's going on at the mirror. So let's rest, load in that area, and then cancel the load. There we go. What's going on? Okay, so nothing else there. Okay, that's fine. It also lets you leave the city from this area, which is very good. We know there's no Crusade management to do, so let's head out. Right. Area exit. Is this the party we want to go with? No, because we want to bring along Woljif, because it's Woljif's quest. And then we also want to bring along... So if we bring along Woljif, I mean, we could bring along Camellia. It just gives us a lot of melee characters. You know, let's bring along Ember. We haven't brought along Ember in a while. It gives us someone new to bring along. Sure. That seems like that could be fun. Right. So, it'll load up here. Time to head out. So the Ashen Grotto's not where we're going, is it? It's the, yeah, Scrubland by the bend in the river. So it's all the way up there. So I guess we just want to explore a little bit more of this area here. Might also be routes we can take up this way, because it looks like these have other places we could potentially go off of them, especially given there are demons up here now. So maybe there's a way all the way up there to the bend in the river. It also seems like if we were able to get to this demon army here and head north, that would work as well. Okay. Can these guys move? It is past midnight, so they should be able to. Oh, actually, things have updated. I guess because it's past midnight, right? Yes, these haven't done anything. Oh, forming a staff council is just a thing. Cool. Is that because of our leadership? Yes, because leadership's now high enough. Nice. Well, we might as well just do this one. One can command a small unit alone, but to manage an army one needs a staff council. Surrounded by experienced advisors, the commander will be able to make decisions affecting the life and morale of the entire army. Cool. Right, and then we have nothing else that we can progress. We have one of each of these. Which really means we want to be back in Dresden in a day. Just a little unfortunate. It says there's a way down here. You see that? It's like a little path there. Wonder. I guess it just connects in there. That's interesting. I guess it's a way to cut the corner. Yeah, where would we want to go if we're only leaving for a day? I guess we head up here and see if we can find something. Just explore a little bit of the map, I guess. Maybe Ashen Grotto is the best thing. We'll be gone for more than a day, but that'll probably be fine. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Right. No events. No events. Cool. Let's leave here. Because we know we have to get back to Dresden to do the thing. I suppose we can always teleport back to Dresden as well. Oh, right. Yes. Army. Because I was just... because it was like new day. Time to have a look. Convicts. Spearmen. Conscripts. I don't want any of those. Search for a new one. Okay. Hell Knights are good. Champions are good. We have some resources. We could buy the champions. Let me have a look. So that could go into big DPS. Yeah, we could potentially put the champions in there. We should also probably send Ali Battalion down to fight that demon army as well while we're at it. Although it's probably going to be... It's not going to be the easiest fight in the world, but it would probably be fine. Yeah, let's send it down to that army. We get a reward for beating it, don't we? Yeah. I mean, that seems fine. I am wondering, though, whether we want to buy the Crusaders, put the Crusaders in this army over the Shield Bearers. Not Crusaders, the Champions. How good is a Champion? 29 to 20... so 19 to 29. They would do a lot more damage as a singular unit, and the Shield Bearers might be more useful in a high DPS one where they need someone to soak up some damage. We could try that. We could try that. Alright, I'm going to buy these guys for big DPS. So let's go big DPS. Buy these guys. We can't really afford anymore. That's fine. Then, from this army, I'm going to create a new army. That's the wrong one. This army, I'm going to create a new army, which is just these guys. Okay. Then going to grab Crusader Army 2, send them south. You can then swap Shield Bearers in there, put these guys into this side. Okay. That makes this army still level 5. Okay. Move Crusader Army 1 back over here. Big DPS can now have... if I do this... Then... I don't want to split. I want to just add them to another army. Oh, I have to do this one maybe? There we go. Right. Send them over to big DPS for just now. Which leaves it at the same strength. That's fine. Right. Now we can send this group down here and see how that feels. It might be a little bit better. Also, clearing out some demon armies seems like the right thing to do at this point. Just because we haven't really done any of it. Alright, let's start by boosting up these guys' strength. Just because they get the first shot. They get a shot afterwards. Okay. Well, let's shoot them. Yeah. That's very, very good. Took a little damage off of that. They run into us, which is actually perfect. Do you want to do 5 to 12 or 4 to 11? Let's just hit the 5 to 12 one. Doesn't really matter too much. We got another chance due to high morale. Great. You could kill 15 to 20. That's incredible. We'll hit them. Yep, I like that. You can shoot those light cav just to remove them off of the field. We get shot a little bit, but I'm not overly worried about that. They're now useless, which is fine. Yeah, you're going to head around this way just so you can get up here next turn. They moved in. Did get hit, but that's okay. We want to block the path to our archers. Cool. Archer, shoot. Nice. So that just leaves us with the 77, which we are very quickly removing. Yeah, the champions seem to be doing work. Yeah, quite a lot of work, really. There we go. Easy. Easy. That was fairly solid. Okay, so that gets us bracers. A gang of cutthroats who sold their conscience for demon gold has been destroyed. Their chief, a battle-hardened, scar-ridden mercenary laden with valuable artifacts, is hanging in the noose. The trophies he received for murder will come in useful for the Crusaders. So what are bracers of heavy hand? These bracers grant the wearer a +3 bonus on damage rolls with the offhand weapon when dual wielding or wielding two-handed melee weapon. Okay, +3 on damage when with the offhand. So that might be really good for you. You don't have bracers already, do you? You do. You have bracers of armor. Ah, so that's more of a... I can't see him right now, but that's more of a thing for... name of him is got... for Reg. Yeah, that's more of a Reg thing, I think. Although, we do have mage armor, which this doesn't stack with. I guess we'll just use mage armor instead. There we go. How much damage is that, actually? So he goes from 10 to 20 to 13 to 23. Which actually means that his offhand does more than his main hand. Wait, which makes no sense. If I swap them? Yeah, that's kind of odd. Huh. Anyway, we still want this to be one in his main hand because we want it to be when he attacks with a single attack, it to be this weapon, not that weapon. But still, it's interesting that now if we get to attack with our offhand, it will do more damage. Let's head down here and attack this demon army. It's 5,000 experience for a general. If we happen to get the extra unit in your army thing, that would change this army completely. So getting more experience on this general seems good. We're also about to level up in experience, so yeah, let's take it. If we get Master of Maneuver, that's 100% the one that we want. Oh my lord. Okay. Well, I think we stick with the one here. So they summoned the Vescavers, which is annoying. I'm going to shoot this one, because I think we're going to do the most to it. We get another shot as well. Okay. That's fine. Well, whatever we do, we should attack the Vrook this turn, because we don't have a way to hit anything else. So attack the Vrook. Okay. You should also attack the Vrook. You have a chance to kill it. Okay. Nice. They did move forward a little bit. We had some will saving throws failed. You cannot kill there. I have to delay your turn on the assumption that you're able to kill the Vrooks. Let's wait. You're gonna 100% kill the Vrooks. Wonderful. This then frees our archers, who do take a shot, which is nice. Take 2 shots, even better. Okay. It failed some saving throws there. Archers still attacking. We have to kill the swarm first, I think. Right. That's annoying. Does this give us a better chance against... it does give us better saving throws. We could take that. Yeah, let's apply that to our champions. Right, attack here. Nice, it's dead. Cool. Well, doesn't matter that we almost lost that fight. We did win, and that's what matters. Okay. Defeating the horde of flying monsters swooping from the sky, many Crusaders got thinking that the battle tactics they know are not always suited to demon confrontation. With every new battle, the army gains invaluable experience and soldiers are eager to learn for their lives depend on it. Oh, I was also told I can do this with my armies, and I can move them around, and they will actually spawn in these locations. So it might make sense to have some of these guys a little bit further out, like this. Yeah, let's maybe do that. See how that treats us. But we got a level up anyway. Ah, so we did not get the one that was after. We got Fireball, which is nice. It's a 3x3 power move, which is always good. Bear's Endurance isn't really what we're looking for. Haste. +2 bonus to speed, +3 bonus to attack, +5 bonus to initiative, and +3 bonus to reflex saving throws for 1 round. Very nice. Slow is the opposite. Yeah. Okay. They're both really good. Fireball, I think, is great. What's our power is 27 plus 3, so 30. I'm not entirely sure what the plus 3 means there then. Oh, that might be plus due to bonuses that happen. Plus one of those bonuses which is active. Now, I don't know whether that means it is 27 or whether it's 30. I assume that it's 30, but anyway. Let's say it's 30 for ease here. So that means it would be 30 times by 30 plus 5d6. So that's... okay, that's quite a lot. What's that, 905 d6 fire damage? That's pretty good. It uses 12 energy, which is 1/5 of our energy, but that's a lot of damage to a 3x3 area. I'm going to take Fireball. That sounds incredible, potentially. Now the question is, do we push our luck and go one further here? Can I expand it and see what's going on with this, with these guys? 189 hit points times by 6. We'd one-shot it with Fireball. Huh. Let me try that out. Quick save. Let's try it out. Let's go fight them. I'm curious. Is it really going to one-shot them? So, Fireball. Oh, it has to hit all of them for it. That's an interesting thing about the 3x3. If you just hit one part, it's not going to do it. So it says that it's 605. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough to kill all of them. But 605, 30 times by 30. I think I did 30 times by 30 wrong. That's where I'm at. But, yeah, okay. I'm just going to chuck a fireball at him. Okay, that seemed fairly effective. Axe throwers, axe throwers. Oh, I could have put it in there as well, but I felt like these guys were going to be a pain. Shoot them. No extra turn. What? Power times by power d10. Oh. Well, bye. Army. Okay. That's terrifying. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do my reload. I have now understood some stuff there. Yeah, let's go to my reload. Can I alt-tab while this game's loading? I don't know. Yes, I can. Okay, calculator. Yeah, that's the simple answer. 30 times by 30 equals 900. Yeah, okay. You know what I forgot? Wait, is this my quick save? It was, yeah. You know what I forgot? I got it. I got what I forgot. I forgot their defense. Yeah, so they have a damage reduction of 5. There we go. That's what I was forgetting there. So because, and they have an energy resistance of 10 against fire. Okay, so that was them actually taking 15 off of each one. That would, or 15 off of the, well, how would it work? Is it 15 off of each d6? Obviously not. So how is it applying that damage reduction? Does it tell me? No. So was it only removing 15 per unit? In which case that would be removing 60... that would be removing 90 damage, which would explain some of it, I guess. Maybe that's it? I don't know. Maybe there's something else that's got in here. It might have something else in here which is doing something, which is then causing some other changes. Yeah, I don't entirely know how it was doing that damage, but I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't know what that reason is. Yeah, that's the thing I find about this Crusade mode, is that for a lot of things there are reasons behind it. It's just getting there via the tooltips is not really going to work. Okay, also that didn't really work as well as just sticking them all in the corner for just now. But maybe later. Although all in the corner is going to fail horribly when they start chucking fireballs of their own at us. Right, so I know I can't beat that army. We should maybe make our way down to this army next, which gets me energy points. It's not really that good. This one seems good. Anything that doesn't have a leader, actually, is probably the way to go. Yeah, if we can find anything that doesn't have a leader, like this one doesn't have a leader, so we could probably head down there and just take it. And that gives us a way down to Winter Sun, maybe. Any other demon armies over here without leaders? That gives us Edge of Force. Finance points. Yeah, like any of these ones seem great, where we can just take out an entire unit all at once. That says layered. Is that a different type of thing? Oh no, that's just a thing that all of them say. Does any not say layered? That says army. Oh right, so there's a so these would be like demons that are just hanging around, and then these would be like armies that are meant to be marching. Although that one's a little bit of an odd army. But anyway. So yeah, maybe if we head up here, we can start fireballing some of these guys down, which might at least get us things. Yeah. That seems like an idea. Definitely seems like an idea we could work with, although there are a lot of units in that one, but still. Hey, at least we got our morale going up because we got Banner of Victories going again. Yeah, let's head up this way. Maybe work our way along to that army. Yeah, okay, so we're not quite there. That's fine. Right. Head along. Do you want to go left or right? I want to go left towards the Ashen Grotto. I don't know what it is, but I want to go towards it. What? That's the route? How do we get to... Oh, we must have to go all the way along here and then back up. Interesting. Then like up this way? Oh. How weird. Okay, that's fine. We have a bunch of fatigued people. It's probably a good point to rest. So let's rest. I don't want you scroll scribing because it's not really the time. I want you helping somebody else with a difficult thing to do. How about, you know, alchemy for just now? You can help there, and then we can maybe make something more difficult. Although spicy pastry is very good and doesn't really use a lot of resources, I assume. Reg's favorite dish. You know what? Let's just go for another spicy pastry. Sure, it's an 100% success chance now, so that works. Right, what's this? Auto assign. No, definitely not. Begin resting. I've heard that human mothers love their children unconditionally and absolutely. Was your mother like that? Must be speaking to Wooljiff. Or maybe Darren? Darren. Consider this a free lesson in Golarion etiquette. We do not speak of other people's dead mothers unless we are sure our interlocutor will welcome it. Fair point, fair point. Right. So. Time has passed. Wonderful. It is now a new day, so we can go back to doing this, I believe. Ooh, and our Crusade stuff's done. So, Staff Council is now done. Wonderful. We'll get an event for that, I'm sure, when we get back. Ooh, what's First Blood? One of the officers has been bringing recruits to the prison so they could fight weakened captives and kill them. He wanted to prepare the newcomers for their first battle, but unfortunately, during one of the training sessions, one of the soldiers got killed and everything came to light. Approve this method of training. Evil. Forbid it. Good. And unavailable because you do not have Wendwalk among your companions. Would that be eat the prisoners? Anyway. Well, out of these options, I'll take forbid. I would also like to say that this is very much against our rules in our little law book, but whatever. Forbid touching prisoners. Done. The cruel treatment of the prisoners tarnished the honor of the Crusaders. Many of the soldiers were inspired by the commander's noble actions, so that got us leadership points. Cool. Oh yeah, and we haven't actually got the next rank because we haven't gone into the town and seen what's going on. Okay, cool. We should still do Ashen Grotto while we're here though, because it won't really take that much extra time, I assume. Right. Back here. Back to the alley battalion. We got 40 movement. Gonna quick save before doing what could potentially be a suicide mission. Let's try this. So, there's no commander in charge of this army. So they get to do their cast, but now we get to go fireball. Oh, does it only hit one or does it hit all of them? I assume it should hit all of them. Let's try this. I'm gonna not target one directly. Let's see if it hits them all. That did hit them all. Okay, and killed 2 units, which is nice. Shoot them. Okay. We could head up here and hit those ghouls. Seems like a good idea to me. We get another attack. Nice. We can move our way along here. That doesn't look good. I think I'm going to fireball here. Very nice. Okay, shoot them. That might be enough dead now that we don't need to worry about anything. We have lost a lot of troops out of that one attack. Head round the back and attack these ghouls. Reduce them to pretty much nothing. Okay, shoot them. Yeah, we lost them, which we knew was going to happen from what was happening there. We could use another fireball. I don't know if it's necessary. I think we might be fine. We'll see. Shoot again. That's going to make it much less necessary. We lost 2. We might be okay, although that did make us lose a turn. I'm going to fireball them. Cool. Shoot. Now they shouldn't be doing a lot of damage, which will help us. Yeah, I don't really want to lose any troops, so that's good. So fireball does let us kind of cheese a fight that's way beyond our difficulty. That's good to know. Good to know. Right. Evidently, demons had taken a liking to the place and begun using it as a sacrificial site for quite a long time. A dagger, presumably used for killing innocents, was found plunged into the center of the ritual circle. Edge of Force. It's an enhancement +2 cold iron finesse wielding dagger. Whenever the wielder of this +2 cold iron dagger casts a spell with the Force descriptor, it additionally deals 2 damage per dice rolled. Could be good for Woljif, isn't as good as the current thing that we have going for him, but it's interesting. Okay. So I assume this is going to take us up there. Though I can't really see too well. Let's quick save that as well. Okay, so I should be able to defeat either of these armies with Fireball, but then I'm out of energy points. That's okay. Let's see how this goes. If they're all grouped up at the start, that would also be fantastic for us. That's less than good. Also, I just realized these guys are probably immune to fire. Exactly. Okay. Let's try attacking those ones with the fireball. Nice damage. There's a chance you kill a Vrook. Take it. Okay, we didn't get it, but that's okay. Attack it like this, trying to block it from going back. And then attack it like this. Cool. Really hoping the rest of them group up here. Oh, that's annoying. So it didn't actually stop them from attacking, given how I did it. I could fireball the back too. I don't think that's actually going to be good though. Yeah. I think we it's gonna say, it says we're gonna do 0 damage. Just try and run, I think. You got another turn? Yeah, just try and run. There's a chance you kill them. Take it. Did not quite kill them. Well, that means we have to waste this turn, but that's okay. Killing all the Vrooks is probably a very good thing for us. Run. You're doing 0 damage, so it makes sense to run. Attack the Brimerax. They're now the most dangerous thing on the field. I'm going to give us more strength as well. There we go. Yeah, keep attacking them. I think they are far more dangerous than any of the others. Yeah. Definitely. Okay, attack. Now, I don't know whether you're going to get any effects from going into that field. Could try and kill the Dretch, I suppose. I'm not going to get them this turn. Well, unless I have high morale, there's a chance I get another attack. I did, okay. Cancelled their turn. That's fine. Attack here. Again, high morale. Got it. And kill. Right, we now don't have enough fireball power to do another one. But we did at least manage to kill another unit, which is good. And I believe this... Oh, this one got us energy points. Okay. What first appeared to be a stone enclosure used for demonic sacrifices actually turned out to be a desecrated ancient shrine where Sarkorian druids once offered their prayers many ages past. Soon it will once again become a bastion of peace and spiritual fortitude. Cool. So that's an energy point. Oh, that's daily income, I think it said there. Oh, so that's like one that in here? Or is that saying we got one of those? Or that's going to go up by one permanently? Because that was in... I should have read that better. But still, great. Now we could head along there and fight this one. I think that we would be pushing our luck, especially looking at it. It has more Brimeracks. We should pay attention to what armies are actually there. Yeah, just head back along this way and get us some explored area stuff going on. Okay. Well, that seems fine. I guess I can move them out this way. Get and try and explore up a little bit. And like over here. Just trying to see what's going on. That demon army looks like it's probably our next big target. Cool. Right, back here. Into Ashen Grotto. What's the description? The bare bones of humans and animals are scattered at the entrance to the spacious cave. A putrid stench of smoke and rotten meat emanates from inside. Whoever resides here must only interrupt their gruesome feast to go hunting for more fresh meat. Ooh. Okay. Let's go in here. It's time to decide at last what to do about the Worldwound. What a weird loading screen message. Right, quick save. Just in case we get attacked. But you know what time it is. It's buff time. Now, did I give Ember enduring spells? I can't remember. No, she also has abundant casting. I'd say also because last time I was like, oh, does Nenio have enduring spells? And the answer was no, she has abundant casting. That's fine. Oh, she also has the... Does she have a fire thing on her? Yeah, she has the fireball staff, and she has the wand of fireball, and okay, and I see how this is going here. Yeah, DC on saving throws. Okay, I'm just seeing where everything is. Alright. Makes sense. So she has no buffs for us to apply. Let's start with a bless. Then we can start applying these. One of those. One of those. One of those. One for you. One for you. And have one yourself. Right. Oh, is she above her encumbrance? Not at all. Okay. I thought I'd check in case I wanted to buff her strength. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. There we go. One for you. One for you. One for the horse. Start buffing up armor. There's actually very few people with armor, I just realized. Okay. Yeah. I guess you could buff your own armor. Did you... I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember whether we gave him strength. But there we go. Now we've given him strength again. What else have we got here? Crusader's Edge. Yep. Very important. One for you. One for you. And one for you. Right. That should be all of them, I think. Yeah, it should be all of them. Now, Woljif, how long does mage armor last for? 1 hour per level. This seems like the right time to apply that. So he now has mage armor for 10 hours. Same with false life greater. It just seems at the right time. These are minutes per level, rounds per level. Okay. Oh yeah, do you have any like resistance ones that we could cast? No. Okay, that's fine. Right. So he's buffed up. Everyone else is buffed up. Let's have a look at our party formation. That's not that bad. That actually kind of works. Quick save. Right.
Let us be off.
Let us be off, as she said. Well, there's a dead body. Also quick save now that we're done. There's a small little bit here, which is nothing.
Let's move.
Okay. I'm assuming we're about to find a cave entrance. To be honest. Yeah, there we go. This must... I think actually they put in this area so it was somewhere to buff. That makes sense. Ooh, what's this? We'll have all that. Oh, hello.
Follow me.
Stop moving. Rearrange. Is he asleep? Sounds asleep. What I'm wondering is if there's an instant kill in here somewhere.
Fine.
Well, there might be a reason to sneak past him anyway. See if there's anything further in. World knowledge check succeeded. Tick swarm. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, they're clinging to something? I guess this lets us get a big sneak attack on him. Stab him.
Cover me, all right?
How dare you! I'll tear your legs off so you'll never go wandering in other people's caves again. I think that's what it said, right? Yes, yes it was. Okay, that was a lot of damage he just did there. Shoot it.
I will resist.
Okay, you failed to shoot it, that's fine. Oh, because it's a surprise round. Yeah. That's fine. You should be able to get in there next turn.
Out of my
Oh, you
sight.
can shoot. Weird that Areelu couldn't, but that's okay. She must have had to have moved further. Right, get up here. Horse, round this way. Right, shoot it.
Prepare yourself.
That's fine. So we killed it before it got a turn. Don't know if that was something we needed to do, but I've done it. You know what, just grab it all. That's fine.
March
We're
on.
probably going to grab it all and then sell it. In fact, I don't think I sold last time. Although I don't have very much on me.
I will defend my dream.
Okay, so if we had snuck in, we wouldn't have to deal with these tick swarms.
Desna, guide
Maybe
my hand.
immediately. Immune to that is very worrying.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
What are you? So, immune to precision damage, spells with a target, physical damage from a weapon. What? You're immune to physical damage from a weapon. Okay. Well, that's very annoying. Yeah. I think you should be fine to stab it, though.
Distract them from me.
2 damage. Oh, he only gets that part because he doesn't get precision. Alright, Scorching Ray. At least it did damage. Searing Light. That failed. Okay. Make sure we have this on just in case it helps. One of both of those. Hit it. Another failure. Okay. We at least did some damage to it there. Horse. Completely immune. Okay. Sela should be mostly immune. At least we did some damage. Well, given that you do nothing currently, what else have we got? Vampiric Touch? Sure. At least it did damage, was my current approach to that one. Scorching Ray. It did some damage. Move backwards. Have we got anything else? I guess I could try Scorching Ray again. I mean, it's basically my best move against this thing. That was Burning Arc. Still worked. Actually worked very well. One of those. Another miss. Okay, just move out of the way. Hit it.
Forwards.
0 damage. Okay, then it did some con damage to us. It's annoying. Horse cannot do damage. Seela. Rushale can't do damage. Stab it, because I'm going to kill it with Ember anyway. There we go. Let's use Burning Arc. Okay. Well, that was about the most annoying enemy we've faced so far. Is this temporary damage or like permanent? It's permanent. Okay. By 1. Okay. So we do have restorations, which are good. Do we have any lesser restorations? No, we don't have. Well, it would be under lesser, wouldn't it? Lesser. I don't think we do. Because I think I've used them all. Okay. Well, we could use our restoration scrolls, which we are starting to get back. But I say, well, that's 4 ability damage. That's not great. I say that what we do is we wait until we finish this dungeon, and then when we leave, we can remove all the ability damage, which is quite nice. Okay. Right. Set ourselves up. Quick save again. Move in with full knowledge of
It's either us or
what
them.
might be ahead. Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. There is a tick swarm in here as well, just for extra fun. Whoa! Thraz the Spinebreaker. Woljif, at least this is a target you can do something about. Okay, unless you miss all 3 times, in which case you can't do anything. That is he had a lot of temporary hit points on top there. Another Ash Giant moving in. Seela luckily got missed. I'm going to smite that guy, and I'm going to attack this one.
Into the fray.
Okay. One of those. And attack. Okay. There's the tick swarm. It killed my horse. That's really bad. And then it did spread damage. Okay, step back. Well, given we can't hurt the swarm, let's try hurting one of these guys, and then if we crit, we hurt the swarm. Okay. This hits us as well, doesn't it? Yeah, all creatures. Racking Ray we could try. See if we got anything else that seems good. Could try Fear, although I assume that some of them are immune. Let's just stick with. Let's try Burning Arc on the swarm. It should at least bounce, which is nice. Yeah, bounce to 4 of them, which is good damage. Then run away because you'll die if you get hit. Swarm moving in. Directly on top of her, of course. Move back. Then, do we have one of these we could do? We could do a Tankard of Free Spirit. There we go, just to summon our Liland Azata, which might or might not kill us. Okay, it just missed us. Good. Stab it.
Cover me, all right?
Come on. There we go. If we actually hit, we do damage. We're just not hitting right now. Double miss. I guess stick on the same target. Okay. Spread the ability to hit, and then same target. Okay, they lowered our con by quite a lot. Another miss. Alright, this one.
I will resist.
Okay, we did some damage. I'm assuming that the swarm's not going to have attacks of opportunity on us. Let's attack the swarm. Okay, again, it's reasonable damage. It's not insane, but it's reasonable. Took more con damage back here. Oh no. Somebody's gotten hit by a lot, or for a lot there. What was that? So Thraz did a bunch of damage. Then we did a lot of damage to it. Okay. That seems fine. Yeah, there wasn't anything too bad. Right. Darren. Step backwards. What's happened to you? Bubonic plague. Nice. Heal. Okay. That cleave missed, which is good. Attack. That one's dead. Okay. Well, at least there's one more who's not going to get a cleave attack on us. Attack Thraz.
No glory without risk.
Okay, our move. Attack
Strike
Thraz.
with all your might.
Just hoping for crits. The con damage is so bad. That might actually kill us by itself. Yeah, some of our people are very close to dying, like Woljif. Okay, Arushale. That one.
Prepare yourself.
Ember. You can't do anything this turn. Well, because you're nauseated as well. All we could do is cackle. Sure, you've cackled, but we didn't have anything applied, so it doesn't matter. Lightning bolt, not great. At least we killed Thraz, I guess. I can heal. Is there anything else I can do, like removing the ability damage on somebody who's about to die? The closest would be Ember. The horses are Ember or Woljif. Yeah. Could do lesser restoration to Ember. Plus 3 con is actually kind of huge. The not healing is very bad, but you know, we have to do what we can here.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Nice damage. It's very nice damage. It didn't hit us, which was good. Kill it.
The light. Take you.
Okay. I'm gonna take off protection for healing, which should apply to everybody. And then we're gonna attack it. Okay. He just drops dead. Wow. Okay, shoot. Come on, hit it. If you can kill it, then it spreads. The damage didn't spread. Okay. You're still nauseated? Okay, well. Run. I guess you're gonna run this way. Doesn't seem that sensible, but there we go. It's following. You just lightning bolted Ember. Good. Good. Move in. Heal. Just to keep people up if we can. Although they are about to die to con damage, but that's okay. Sliced his head off. Right. Now we want to kill the swarms, which is very difficult without Ember, the only person who could do damage to the swarms. Right, attack. It's completely immune to us. Alright, so die to... Yes, she's dead. You got anything else? We do have this mace. Sure. Mace.
Desna,
Get in here.
guide my hand.
I don't need two... Yeah, I only need a standard action to do the spell. So let's move back and then hit that tick swarm. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else about to die? Nobody else is within death range. Yeah, nobody else is within death range, so let's heal. This is a horrible cave. I hate it. Okay, our move has to be to move away. And then let's just try and hit it with one of these. That at least did damage. Hit the one next to you.
Make your peace.
I was kind of hoping you might have some other damage on that ability. Right. Out this way. hit it with the fire. Right, it's dead. Still 0 damage. I mean, you're good. Might as well, you know? Run over here. Just try and keep it in range. Might as well go back to your bow. Both of them do 0 damage. Right, hit it. Okay, step back. Still heads over here. And again. Hit it. Yeah, we don't have any extra types of damage. Okay, another burning arc. Okay, that was absolutely horrible. Bubonic plague is at least gone from her. That's good, I guess. Right.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Yeah, we don't have any raised dead specifically. As in, I don't think we have the... No, wrong words. We can't use Breath of Life because I don't think it applies to either of them right now. That's what I was getting at. Even if we brought them back anyway, I suspect they would have died to con damage. We do have some resurrections. Do we have... Yeah, we have Scrolls of Resurrection, but do we have the other one? Raised Dead? We have 1 Raised Dead. Okay. 2 negative levels when raised. Well, Wuljif. Use. He's been brought back. He actually doesn't take 2 negative levels. That seems good, but not what was intended. And then in here... Wait, where is it? There we go. Resurrection. Use. Right. Maybe I was too hasty on using them, but I'm assuming we're near the end. Hey, I don't know this one. It's got a new icon next to it. It's cool. Collect all. What have we just picked up? Newest to oldest. Giant Strength. Nature's Choler, a Great Club. Whenever this +3 corrosive Great Club confirms critical hit or kills an enemy, enemies in 15 feet must pass a Fortitude saving throw or suffer 2d6 piercing damage, as little bugs are awakened and leave this rotten Great Club. Ugh. Okay. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, let's get our party back together. Oh, minus horse. I forgot. I was trying to see who was missing. Hey, we got some more magic essence, which also looked like it had a new icon. They seem to have updated a lot of the UI with like little minor changes in this patch, which is kind of cool. I like it. But they're all things like, you know, change the icon slightly or made this more obvious. They're good changes. Right. That was horrible. This cave was absolutely horrible. How much did we get in terms of XP anyway? Surely we got more than 90. Oh, it would have been back when Thrax died. There we go. Right, where did Thrax die? Tick swarm, tick swarm, tick swarm, tick swarm, tick swarm, tick swarm, tick. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of tick swarms. 480? Oh, okay. Again, I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more. But hey, whatever. We are now outside. Time for us to go to the outside world and then probably teleport back to Dresden. Yeah, we need to buy more Scrolls of Raised Dead apparently as well. Which is great. Right. I'll take the teleport back. There we go. And now we will enter. Where do I want to go first? Let's go to the Citadel. Let's get our events going. We really want to just go here to rest, but let's go Citadel and then like Temple, then out, probably. Depending on what happens here. I'm assuming this is going to be Staff Council. Whatever event pops up. There we go. Criminal. Captain Harmattan. Hail, Commander. Before you, an aged yet fit and sturdy Gurundi stands at attention. His dark skin has an earthy tone to it, and crystals sparkle forth from where his hair and eyebrows should be, clearly identifying him as an Ored. Captain Harmattan, at your chair of your staff council by order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, here to deliver a report. I'm on this council too, Sela salutes briskly. We'll be racking our brains on how to improve troop morale. I reckon the key is to back up our words of actions. Lead your soldiers by example and they'll be eager to follow. Did Darren also get invited to this council again? Drawing on my experience as a paralictor, my advice is to maintain calculated moderation in every regard, be it incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. I'm doomed to be your advisor, but do you know what that means? That you are doomed to listen to my advice. To start things off, here's an incredibly novel and deep thought for you. Loyalty, passion, and morale. All of these things can easily be bought with money. Commander, permission to report. We've encountered a problem. Although we're still getting volunteers, we're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty is being fulfilled with the victory, and they are not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Canabras wish to return home and rebuild their ruined city. Lastly, there are those who are afraid of lingering in a place where demons might show up with a retaliatory expedition at any moment. My suggestion is to improve living conditions for the privates, raise their pay, give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves on the battlefield with commendations and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. I feel for those folks, but we have to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the danger has not yet passed, and inspire them to keep up the fight against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home and live like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Most of the Crusaders are volunteers, but they have no right to subvert military discipline. That kind of attitude is tantamount to treason, regardless of who expresses it. We have to identify the instigators, arrest them, and administer harsh punishments to make an example of them. This problem is quite simply solved with coin, but handing money out to privates is practically throwing it away. We need to pay the officers handsomely, and they'll figure out how to raise their subordinates' morale. Okay, tell me, Captain, what's the staff council do? In short, we make sure whatever orders are given, they are executed properly. Our job is to keep the soldiers' morale high, so they always follow their officers' commands without question. As for the officers themselves, we look out for any unseemly or incompetent types who subvert the troops' trust. Captain, you're hiding a crime from me. We'll do that in a second. I have questions for the council. Understood, Commander. Ask away. Sela, what do you bring to the council? It's pretty self-explanatory. We're not fighting for a sawmill here. This is a crusade against the abyss. When you're up against demons, you bring a paladin. It's a rule that's tried and very much true. Rachel, what kind of help can I expect to get from you on this council? I have extensive experience being in command, and as a Hell Knight, I possess a firmness that some of your other officers may be lacking. The essence of my counsel is to not spoil your troops, but to maintain their discipline strategically. Amidst the chaos of war, a general has to be a beacon of order and purpose for their soldiers. They will be just as grateful to receive rewards or lashes from such a general, and most importantly, they won't even think to disobey their orders. Darren, what are you doing on this council? Mostly, I'm just waiting for it to end, but since I have little choice, I'll give you some advice on how to charm your subordinates, be they people of importance or simple commoners. I'll tell you the biggest secret straight away. Free money. Gold has the most miraculous power there is. Captain Harmattan, why did the Queen appoint you to preside over this council? I've been in the Arisian infantry for 100 years, fighting for 3 pharaohs. Then, after I joined the Crusades, I served Her Majesty Galfrey for 2 more decades. I dare to hope I've gained decent experience over those years. I see. Let's discuss our options in further detail. As you command. Sela, what's your plan? The situation is not that dire. Morale is high and we just won a major victory. So, some have let down their guards. We have to call for priests and paladins to get it through to the volunteers that it's still early for celebration. If they leave for their homes today, Dresden will fall again tomorrow. The day after, the demons will show up on their doorstep. Servants of the god are indeed the masters of sweet-talking others into dying free of charge, all through pretty words. But when the choice comes down to inspired preaching or homemade pies, 9 of every 10 will look for comfort in their home and at their table. Their incentive needs to be more substantial than wasted breath. Regil, what do you suggest? There is no place in the army for the mindset of playing soldier today, then going home tomorrow. These dangerous ideas must be suppressed with the utmost harshness. We'll identify the most vocal rabble-rousers and exact punishment on them, as an example to others. They may be volunteers, but they have joined the ranks of the Crusaders. We can't abet in their rejection of their responsibilities, or will be headed towards complete chaos, and therefore defeat. That's a great plan if you want your soldiers to run back home twice as fast. They came here of their own volition. We must convince them to stay, not terrorize them into fighting. Darren, your opinion, please. Not that you haven't already given it. Our forces here are in good spirits. It's just the euphoria of victory has gone to a few heads. No one can sober them up as quickly than the officers, especially those of the lower rank. We'll give our dear oafs, all those sergeants and corporals, a bonus on the sly, then promise to sweeten the deal once they've convinced the volunteers to stay. Perhaps they will do so over a beer mug, or maybe with a broken nose. Why bother solving problems yourself when you can push them off on someone you pay? Your bought loyalty will run out even sooner than your gold. Once soldiers turn into profiteers, instead of following orders, they start appraising them. They'll wonder whether or not it's worth their while to obey their general. I hardly need to explain the effect this will have on discipline. Captain Harmattan, what would you advise? The volunteers believe we've almost won. Great! Let's not ruin this pretty illusion. Instead, we'll turn it to our advantage. We'll increase rations and pay for the privates, rewarding the most distinguished with commendations and gifts. Who would abandon the victors when they provide you with good food and even better coin? It's naive to expect the troops won't understand that we would just be trying to appease them. An army cannot stand if it's held together by handouts and desperate promises. We shouldn't lie to our soldiers. If we build up flimsy illusions now, the demons will shatter them later. Those fighting alongside us must realize the seriousness of the situation instead of celebrating victory when the war has just begun. Thank you, everything is clear. What's clear is, Captain, you're hiding a crime from me. Confess. So those weren't mere rumors. Heaven truly has granted you the power to see the truth in the hearts of those with guilty conscience. In that case, Commander, here's my confession. It's for you to decide whether I deserve a pardon or a punishment. I served my nation faithfully for 100 years under 3 rulers. I accepted youths into service, at times just to bury them a week later with my own hands. I know the price of blood, Commander, mine and the enemy's. Which is why I immediately sensed danger when a new superior officer was assigned to us. A high-born brat whose only military experience had been watching parades. For him, our lives and deaths were playing with toy soldiers. He came to the front lines to show off, send a company or 2 to their graves, and return to his family estate a hero. In one battle, when he tried to lead our unit into a foolish suicidal attack, I stopped him. Didn't wish to bury another 100 recruits that day, so I buried a single officer instead. There was a fight later. A victory. We only lost 2 soldiers. Then I came to my general and told him everything. The general was an old soldier. He understood. But we both knew the family of the deceased would want me dead. They would have pressured the court. I would have been hanged. So the general ordered me to leave the army. To leave my homeland and find another war where I could be of use, where I could atone for the sin of killing a fellow soldier. Harmattan regards you sternly. Her Majesty is naturally aware of everything. I immediately informed her of my crime and agreed to appear before court-martial. The Queen said she would only judge me for the acts I commit within her borders. I hope someday I can clear myself in the eyes of the law. Ah, so we can't make a choice on that one, I believe. Okay. Because the Queen's basically already made it, I imagine. Right, let's see what we got. So, mobilize the priests and paladins to raise awareness. Find the instigators and make an example of them. Pay the officers or issue the privates a pay raise. Okay, interesting. So all of these had problems. So let's go into them a little bit here. And then we'll look at what the effects of them are as well, if it makes a difference, if we're deciding. So, Harmattan was the first one given to us. Give the privates a pay raise and improve rations. Because I've been told that these have greater effects in the game, so it makes sense to talk them over and make sure we're choosing something that sounds right for us. So, if you're paying the lowest people, and you're giving them pay raise, improve rations, the argument against it was that they may become complacent and they may believe that they are near the end. In fact, that was also the argument for it. It's like, you know, we're winning the Crusade, we'll all be home by Christmas, you know, all of that sort of stuff. The problem is, I feel like this is going to cause some major morale hit down the road, as Seela was saying, when the illusion is shattered and they figure out that there's still another 3 acts of the game, and if the war had ended in Act 3, then things would be a little bit short. So, Let's go positives and negatives. Darren's pay the officers and promise that they'll get more if they stop the drain on manpower. I kind of like it. The problem is, as Rachel said, that it may turn into a, well, now I'm only going to do it because I'm paid. It's turning your officers into mercenaries, basically. Find the instigators and make an example of them. The problem with that one is I feel like Seela was right in that it's going to make everybody scatter to the wind. Then mobilize the priests and the paladins to raise awareness. I just question the effectiveness of that one. So this is where I'm at. Effectiveness of this one, but the idea is fine. This one I don't think is really us. It could work, but I don't think it's for how we're going to run the rest of things, and I assume that maybe doing things that kind of work together makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it's only things, maybe it's self-contained buffs or whatever, it doesn't matter. But for RP purposes it doesn't work. Pay the officers on the sly. I guess it's the on the sly I don't think is going to work there. So we're between the Harmattan, giving the privates a pay rise, or mobilizing the priests. Let's see what our buffs are for all of these. So, Crusade morale increases by 5 to 10, a repeatable thing. Okay. Regils. Crusade morale increases by 16 to 25. Recruitment growth for trainable units reduces. The cost of recruiting mercenaries increases. Okay. Nobody wants to work for us. Bribes for the officers. You spend... it's basically finance points into Crusade morale. Okay. And distributing provisions. Material points into Crusade morale. Because we're so low on material points, I have to choose Seela. Yeah. Because it's just a repeatable thing that we can do every 30 days. It's not very effective, but I think it's probably the one that we want. Sure thing. Faith has helped me in my darkest hours, and it will help our soldiers too. We just need to talk to them from the heart. Thank you, Commander. Should any other difficulties arise that require your attention, I'll deliver a new report promptly. Okay, cool. Next one is maximize all Crusade stats. Oh, okay. Maximize. So that's kind of like, yeah, here's the start of the owl that we've drawn, and now maximize it. Just draw the rest of the owl. Okay, fine. But I'm assuming that's basically meaning you're done here. Although it says this is the last chapter to complete the quest. So it's the last chapter where you can maximize all Crusade stats? Is this only available for this chapter? Huh. Like this entire system, or what's going on here? Maybe you can fail maybe middle game is not like a real quest. Maybe it's like a... By not a real quest, I don't necessarily mean that it's like not something that you can get a tick mark next to, but it's more of just a checklist than a quest. It's here are the next things that you should do on that kind of thing. I don't know what rank these things can go to. I would assume, I think it was in Kingmaker it was 5, I think they could go to, so I assume it's the same here. We're actually just about to hit a diplomacy one as well. When are we going to finish? We're going to finish Royal Parade in 1. Okay, what does that get us? Finance points increased by 10% for 30 days. Okay, that's an extra 48. That's not bad. And then we can get strengthening diplomatic connections. So that's after a day. Huh, okay. Again, not bad at all. Okay, leave here. And then it's probably time to rest and buy ourselves a Scroll of Raised Dead. Assuming we don't get another event instantly. No event. Okay.
Let us be off.
We do want to rest, don't we? Yeah, I do have this damage. Yeah, okay. We'll figure out how we want to get rid of that. Right, is here. I would like you to make me another of the same scroll as last time. Scroll of Restoration, but at level 1. Yeah, sure. Make me another one of those. That seems good. Okay. Right, here, Spicy Pastry. Probably don't want that one actually because we're not necessarily going anywhere right now. Let's go for a hearty meal. Yeah, just a +1 to our rolls. You must have got slow since you've been in your order. Not as nimble. Wits aren't as sharp as they were when you were a thief, right? Bet you couldn't even beat me in a race. That's Sela to Woljif to Sela, I think. Just waiting for it to end. Which it should soon. There we go. Running and turning tail are different things, Woljif. When it comes to the latter, you've got everybody beat. Cool. Right. Done here. Hey, we got another Scroll of Restoration. Hello, Darren. Why have you put a bath? You put a hot tub in in my room? The air is filled with a spicy, heady fragrance, and steam gently rises from the bathtub. Darren is perched on the lip of the tub, holding on with both hands for balance while lazily swinging one leg. His face is the picture of innocence. Ah, my dear Commander, you are just in time. I took the liberty of looking after your well-being and I prepared everything you need for a relaxing bath. Bathing for pleasure is a most therapeutic indeed, and is essential for healing rest and sound sleep. What's that sweet smell? Herbs from the mountain meadows. I know many professionals prefer to add scented oils, rose petals, or foam to a hot bath, but I choose herbs. They are simply superior in every respect, and they inspire thoughts of freedom. A hot bath. Exactly what I needed. Darren rolls his eyes. You are being too hard on yourself. You don't smell that bad. Not even after days spent trapezing through mud. Anyway, he rises to his feet. It's time for me to go. I shall leave you alone with this vessel of bliss. A rather dreadful turn of phrase, I admit. But what else am I to call a hot bath in the middle of this grim stone fortress? You could stay. I could. Darren lowers his eyelashes and takes a pause. But I won't. Have a nice soak. You deserve it. With a slight bow, Darren leaves. See ya. Thanks for the bath. Wait, did that heal our con damage? The bath healed the remaining con damage we taken? Oh. Oh, that is nice. That is perfectly timed. Not all of the con damage, but some of the con damage we had taken. Okay. Yeah, so it's Woljif still has 1 on him. Okay, that's much more reasonable, to be honest. Yeah, let's remove his 1 con damage. With a scroll of restoration, which is probably not the best way to do it. Use. There we go. Right. Well, that was good. Okay. So now I don't really need to work out how to remove all of our con damage. I do need to buy a scroll of raise. Yeah, a scroll of raise dead. But apart from that, we should be okay. We can also sell some things to this person as well. I don't know why it would start you inside the temple when you really always want to be outside it. Maybe there's going to be more in here later. There we go. Hello. I could use the help of a cleric. Want to bulk sell to you. Followed by type in ascending order. Oh wait, does that bulk selling also do masterwork? It is. Okay. That's fine. We'll deal. I should have put some more stuff in the chest. I think I'm going to sell this club as well. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's really good. We have nobody who uses a great club, and I don't see us getting someone. Also going to sell this belt of giant's strength as well. We'll keep the edge of force, because that could be intriguing. I can also sell those as well, actually. There we go. For 1 scroll of raised dead, please. Deal. Cool. We made more money. Who are you? You're just a peasant who happens to be reading a book. Okay. Just kind of looked like you appeared out of nowhere, but let's not worry about that. Right. Head over here. Check our little void. You growing at all? No, not really. Okay then. Well, let us head out here. And this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.